Jerry Jones has finally lost me. Seriously,
Just
for a moment, I'm not off his bandwagon, but he's lost me. Eric Dickerson's record. Now we're going to put Ezekiel Elliott out there. You're talking about no Tyron Smith this week because of the torn MCL. He'll be fine for the playoffs. But we're going to throw Zeke out there because he's got 178 yards in Philly. That's crazy to me.
Well, that part, to me, you don't need to say that. Whenever you're saying you got a chance to hang 178 rushing yards on whoever you're playing, that's going to fire up your opponent. And Philly's at that point, last game of the season, there could be an element of cruise control. But when you start poking the beast, that's not really what you want to do going into the last game.
Yeah, as a defensive player, if I was asleep before, I'm definitely not now. I'm coming to this game, and I'm going to put it across all the lockers, exactly what Jerry Jones said, because I'm going and extra motivated for this game. Anyway, what is Jerry Jones talking about a rushing record for? He might be the only owner that we've ever seen talking about breaking a record in a game that's more important.
Jerry does talk too much.
Yeah, but this is kind of a distraction within the organization. Like, what does this matter? What does it really matter?
Well, it's his draft pick.
Again, Shawne, if you were in the locker room, right, and you heard this stuff from Jerry Jones, I know you got the vacation planned in Puerto Rico or in the Caribbean, somewhere nice, but seriously, if you saw this, you're getting angry, right? What about the fact that Dak Prescott's being hyped as the greatest rookie quarterback ever? You don't think this defense that shut down Matt Ryan, Big Ben, Eli Manning, you don't think they're going to come out fired up in a rivalry game to go after Dak and Ezekiel?
I would come in this game and put 8 or 9 guys in the box, and I would force one of the wide receivers to beat me. I would just tell man up. You know, this is one of the games you come into the game and just see who's better, and it's where the game goes.
I think there's a chance we're going to see something odd this week. Maybe not in this game, but this is the game I have pegged to see something odd. I know, Jason, you're big on Philly's going to be fired up. I think that's going to last a quarter. I think we're going to look at some Pro Bowl level performances from here. This is going to look like the Pro Bowl. This game means nothing. There's going to be a lot of brother-in-law in it out there. I don't see this game in the second half. I see it as something that could be a problem for the NFL.
See, I don't see that at all. Knowing Jim Schwartz, and I've known Jim for years, he's not going to allow that. And you've got a first-year head coach. Everybody's evaluating that.
About the coach.
Yeah, it is, because the coach is going to be able to cut or not cut those players that want to cruise control.
Terrence Newman through the cut, Xavier Rhodes, start freelance.
You got a bunch of guys auditioning right now.
That's what I'm saying, is you're in the first year of a program, and if you want to decide to go on cruise control the last game, you're creating a potential problem for yourself that I don't think those guys want to have.
All right, the second layer to this, Tony Romo. They're activating Mark Sanchez. I think this is a mistake. I'm someone that firmly believes, and I know Tony Romo's got a ton of experience. I know, he doesn't need to play. But if I'm playing a backup quarterback this week, it's Tony Romo. I go max protection for 2 series. I sit him out there in the third quarter for 2 series, max protection, and just let the guy get some reps in. I think that's very important. No way I send Sanchez
this, Jason. Okay, you take 2 series. What if Tony Romo comes out and lights it up? 2 series, bang, 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 touchdown. What does the internet What does the internet do for those 2 weeks leading up to the playoff game? Well, Romo looked good for 2 series. What should we consider him? We've been doing that on the show for 2 months.
Why does the internet? When did the internet start running the Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah,
like Jerry Jones is catering?
Okay, so the internet fires up and Tony Romo does a good job. To me, does that help Tony Romo? Does it help the Dallas Cowboys? Those are the only decisions that matter now. What helps that team get ready in the best possible way for the playoffs? Now, if they want to have Sanchez up so they have options at quarterback, to me, that's why Sanchez is up.
Romo, though.
I think there's some value in playing Romo and getting some reps in the game. But if they decide not to do that, Sanchez then gives you a little bit of options.
I think it's so disrespectful to put Tony Romo in the game. I mean, that's almost like playing Tony Romo in the 4th preseason. Yeah, that's like playing Tony Romo in the 4th preseason
$20 million.
What are you trying to get?
$24 million.
What do you want to see?
Do you need more than $24 million worth of respect?
Listen, he can hold a chalkboard very well. I mean, for $24 million. But what are you looking to see out of Tony Romo? He's not the future of your team. He's not a rookie. What are you looking for?
You may need him in the playoffs.
No, it's disrespectful.
He's a vet.
Disrespectful is not doing what's in the best interest of everybody who's part of the Dallas Cowboys. So if it's in the best interest for Tony Romo to play, it's disrespectful not to play him. Things have changed. This is the playoffs. It's a totally different equation.
You're missing the Jerry Jones, Tony Romo dynamic that I think Shawne's hitting at. These guys have been tight forever. He's been with the franchise 10 years, Eric. If you trot him out there, he could end his career with an injury in Philadelphia.
You know what Jerry loves more than Tony Romo? Super Bowls.
Yeah. So playing Tony Romo
And
for
money.
2
And
series
money,
is gonna
exactly.
be a
Giving the guy $24 million. If they want to go play a few snaps, let him play a few snaps or make him play a few snaps.